Hi everyone, this is Praveen Dure from Dice University, and in today's video we are going to talk about how to set up a native ads campaign on Airpush step by step. Let's go. Welcome to today's video everybody, and today's video is the video about how to set up a native ads with Airpush step by step with no step skipped, guys. So let's ask yourself this main question: what, why, and how native advertising works. So to simply answer all these questions, I am going to do that first, and then literally we are going to go into the next chapter where we are going to explain a little bit about Airpush and then straight away get into our action. So first thing is, what is actually a native advertising? In a layman's term, native advertising is actually a paid content, often well disguised as original content. Disguised. Remember the word disguised. Why disguised and not look alike? Because there is actually something which segregates the native ads and a normal original ads, which is the ad symbol or the sponsor symbol or the promoted symbol or any other symbol that indicates that that is actually a paid ad rather than an organic ads, guys. So the formats can actually include articles, infographics, video, adverts, and more. The content promoted in this way may appear to provide value, but the overall idea, the overall goal of a native ads is like all ads. What is the purpose of an ad? To get conversion. That means to sell a product or services. So same thing goes to a native ads as well. Its main goal is to go ahead and sell a product or services. So how does the native advertising works? There's actually few formats that how the native advertising works actually. So let me just give you an example. If you have already been in the internet for quite some time, then definitely you have seen native ads in a lot of page. For example, let's say now you want to go ahead and do an ad campaign. You've seen this video and then you want to go ahead and do a native campaign with Airpush. Where do you go and find Airpush? Google, right? Go ahead and hit Airpush in Google and see there would be a section coming out ad, right? That is actually a form of native ad. Now, let's say that you want to go ahead and look for your friends in Facebook. You go ahead and scroll the news feed in Facebook, and suddenly you see a promoted ad, a sponsored ad. What is actually that? That is actually native ads. And these are only few, guys. The list can go on and on. Basically, let me just put it in a very simple tone, guys. If you have been in the internet for quite some time, directly or indirectly, you have definitely seen a native ad. Most probably you know that's a native ad, and another section that you might not know that is a native ads. But whatsoever, native ads is the way to go when it comes to advertising, guys. But why do native ads work? Why it works compared to other particular ad format? Because brand and advisors actually love native advertising because of the click-through rate tend to be much higher than a typical advertisement. And if you do it right, the engagement can actually go through the roof like that, guys. Really good, guys. And there's also research sorry guys for that, research showing that there is when somebody actually look at a native ads, the probability of they looking at the native ads is 2 times higher than they looking at the original content itself. Sounds a little bit tricky, right? But that is how it is. The company has also researched and show that consumer actually engage with the native ad 53% more frequently than a traditional display ad. Some 32% of their survey respondents also say that they could actually share a native ads with somebody that they know. But why? Why native ads has all this? Because 70% of people actually wants to learn about product through content rather than through traditional advertising. Furthermore, people actually view native ads 53% more often than a banner ads. For example, if you go like that, the conversion rate is also increasing, right? That is also actually proven in a study showing that native ads tend to improve the conversion rate by 18%, let it be conversion rate or even purchase intent. And these are the main reasons why the people, the brand, the advertisers actually love native ads. And this is why you should actually go ahead and use the native ads as well. But before we go further, I mean, that's about the end of native ads, guys, because I can go the whole day about native ads, but our purpose is to go ahead and create a native ad, not to talk about native ads. So let me just end it with one thing, guys. Simple. If you are a beginner affiliate marketer or a beginner media buyer, for you to actually start your journey with native ads, I would not recommend you to do that. It's not something which is recommended because native ads is not that beginner friendly. So you have to know your way through and out native ads before you go ahead and do native ads. And that's why I would highly recommend you to go ahead and engage yourself in an easier ad formats like push, pop under, banner, and all this kind of stuff before you come into native ads. Learn about native ads first, and learning about native ads can also help you to improve your Facebook ads. Like I told you, Facebook ads use native ads as well. So basically that's about it regarding native ads. Let's talk about this guy over here, which is the Airpush, guys. Airpush is one of the most famous native ads there for brands, especially for a user or advertiser. They might not even know what Airpush is, but if you're a big brand, there's a high probability you know what Airpush is, because Airpush has a lot of feature, a lot of targeting in depth, in detailing, which is required by brand. And the Airpush itself has ranked number 2 in the 2014 Forbes list of the most promising companies, and also the winner of top innovators in advertising data as well. So more than 140,000 apps and world leading advertisers actually rely on Airpush to deliver the industry highest performance driven exceptional ad format, including native ads and targeting technology. The Airpush was founded in the year 2010 by mobile advertising veterans. The company has approximately like 250 employees, and they are based in United States of America in Los Angeles. They do have an office in Bangalore, India as well. So like I told you, these are one of the best future mobile advertising. And when I told you, remember I told you they are all about brand. Can you see the brand they work with? Coca-Cola, Toyota, Groupon, Mazda, Amazon. When I scroll down, you will see more. So before that, these are the ad formats they actually have: push, video, overlay, rich media, abstract, in banner, landing page. So these are the the ad format that they have. So if you can see this one over here, this is not a native ad, so this is a push ad. So this is not let me just show you guys. So you can actually go ahead and scroll down further. So these are actually the customers, like I told you: Coca-Cola, say, LG, Volkswagen, Mazda, Toyota, Amazon, Groupon, Best Buy, Fagado, 7-Eleven, Warner Bros. Oh my God. So that's why I say this network is crazy. So unmatched performance, campaign dashboard, programmatic buying, advertisers resources, and all this kind of stuff. So you can see actually they're based on Denver, United States of America. So all you got to do is just go ahead and hit the sign up button, and you'll be lead to this particular page where you can actually go ahead and sign up into the Airpush. So once you have actually sign up into the Airpush, you can actually see their dashboard. So this is how their brand new dashboard looks like. So it's actually their new dashboard. So it's like this. It's pretty simple. So report, finance, and campaign, where you can actually go ahead and build a campaign here. So let's go ahead and start building a campaign first. Hit website, and over here is your ad URL. And keep in mind that when it comes to the Airpush, everything is done step by step. You can't skip the step. For example, from here you can't go here. Please proceed to step 1 first. You can't even click here. You can't click here, or you can click here, but you can't even click here. And you can click here, but you can't do anything unless you actually do this. And for example, let's do this first. So let's go ahead and choose website, and over here you can actually go ahead and put your tracking link, or you can actually go ahead and put your landing page URL or your offer page URL. What I would highly suggest you to is to get an external tracker. Definitely go ahead and get an external tracker guide. Why you need to actually get an external tracker? Using external tracker, what you can actually explore is you can get a lot of data regarding your campaign. You can know when your campaign is performing the best, what time of the day, what day is it performing the best, what platform is it performing the best, what aspect is it performing the best, and all this kind of data. And remember, nowadays in the world, whoever has the largest amount of gold is not the richest guy. It's not the most powerful guy. It used to be like that, like 50 years, 60 years back. And whoever has oil is not the richest guy in the world. It used to be like that with Saudi Arabia and Brunei, Iran, and all this kind of stuff. But now, whoever has the data is the most powerful guy. Mark Zuckerberg and all these kind of people, they're the most powerful people in the world because they have so much data regarding you, and data is so much big, and it has already become a very, very essential commodity, which is very, very valuable. And when you're talking about native ads itself, using the data, you can actually go ahead and optimize your campaign. You can go ahead and scale your campaign, and you can actually go ahead and do a lot of stuff within your campaign itself, which is actually pretty huge and something which you have to take into consideration. And when you're using an external tracker, I would highly recommend you to use the volume. There's a lot of external tracker out there, Binom, Rate Track, Volume, and all this kind of stuff. But personally, I would highly suggest you to use Volume. I don't want to talk about Volume. You can actually go to the internet, search volume tracking software, and learn about Volume yourself. See the review. The internet's review would speak for themselves. And why I will highly recommend Volume is because we from Dice University, we have a comprehensive step-by-step guide on how to set up Volume, how to do the postback URL, how to go ahead and read the data in Volume, how to integrate your Volume with your landing page, with ClickFunnels, with AWS, and so much more. And both of these are also available in the both Dice University as well as in the Dice University forum. So you can actually go ahead and get a Volume tracker. It will be really, really helpful, guys. So let me just paste my ClickBank URL over here and validate. I hope it's validated. Okay, it's validated. So your campaign goal is traffic. So we want traffic. Enter campaign type test. So we want test. So run campaign continuously or specific schedule. If you want to have specific schedule, you can go ahead and click a specific schedule. Sorry, I am talking very fast, so some of the words might get twisted. So don't be angry with me for that, guys. So forgive me for that. So you can go over here, or you can go to a specific days as well, weekends, weekdays, all days, or you can just run your campaign continuously. And over here, you're going to set up your ads. You're going to choose native and push ads, and now you're going to go ahead and set up your ads. So this is where you need to be very creative with your ads, guys. So what I would do is, this is test one. So I'm just going to go native, guys. So either it can be text and banner, it can be just banner, or it can just be text. So depending on how you want it. So we want text and banner. So we want to do an icon first. So let me just put a picture over here. So they actually automatically resize and cut your image, guys. So if you don't want to use their resizing and okay, and change it in size. Okay, sorry. So you can't use that image, sadly. So you can actually use this image. So you can actually see that they actually cut it very, very badly. So if you really, really want to go ahead and use a different software to actually go ahead and resize the image, you can actually go ahead and use Photoshop, or you can actually go ahead and use Canva. Canva is a software, it's a designing software created especially for people without any designing background to create anything. So over here, you can actually go to create design, custom dimension, and you can just put the dimension you found out within your ads over here, and then just put it over here, and then create and resize your ads. It's really, really easy to do so, guys. I have actually put my picture over here. Basically, when you're creating an ad, don't put your picture, guys. Don't do that. That's really, really bad. Literally, what I will do is whenever I see an offer, first I will go ahead and choose an offer. So once I have actually chosen an offer, like what the offer we choose in ClickBank, the second thing that I will do is I will go ahead and take my time and take my real good time to go ahead and choose the best pictures for ads, guys. So I will use Google, I will use Pinterest and all these kind of stuffs to actually go ahead and find my images. And keep in mind that whenever I create like 10 ads, I will actually take more than 30 minutes to 45 minutes to actually choose the ad picture. And keep in mind, when it comes to native ads, you can't put any wording here like normal ads in Facebook, or you can actually put words, right? In native ads, you can't put word. Most of the ads will get rejected if you put words, because it will make it look very like an ad, which we don't want. So title, we want in native ads, this kind of title works a lot to optimize titles which actually says that there's actually content. Optimize your CPC. So this kind of titles usually works very well when it comes to the native ads. So this sections is basically totally your creativity. So it totally depends on how you want to do it. Let me just do my style CPC to oops, nothing can change your CPC, so it's look bad. You optimize your campaign. Over here, the description actually looks very bad, right? Like this. So let me just do very nice one. Online marketing.com. So this looks better, right? So you can actually go ahead and do something like this, and once you have done all this, all you got to do is just hit the save ad button, and you can go ahead and add more ads. So you can add up to 10 ads over here, so totally depending on you how many ads you want. So I'm just going to use one ad. So this is how you actually go ahead and create an ad. And then once you have done that, you're going to go ahead and set up your targeting. You can go ahead and set up a specific location. For example, we want to use Asia, and then we want to go Malaysia, my country, my beautiful country, Malaysia, and then you are gonna go state, guys. So you can go any particular states that you want as well. So okay, I'm good with it. So once I've done that, you can actually see the daily budget, the bid amount, everything increase is set it up automatically, guys. So depending on your location and everything, your bid would be set automatically. You can leave it like that, or you can go ahead and set a bid. Like for example, I think this bid is a little bit too much. I think this one is good enough for Malaysia. So your daily budget, you can also set it. The minimum is $10, so you can actually put $20 or $25 depending on what you want. And that's about it, guys. You can actually go to advanced setting over here as well, and set up other stuff like device. You want smartphone, tablets, Wi-Fi, cellular, and also you can set up with your carrier, or you want a specific carrier in your country. There will be a specific carriers within your country itself. Like I told you, the targeting features in Airpush is really good, and that's why a lot of brands actually use it. It's pretty simple, but the quality is pretty good. So once you have done that, you can actually hit save and launch, and that's about it, guys. You have successfully created a native campaign with the Airpush. You can actually see your campaign is active. It's actually active already. Oh my god, I did not even add fun. So I think this is actually for review. It does not go into active right yet. It will be bad if it already go for active. So you can actually hit the test over here, and you can go ahead and check out how your campaign looks like, or you can cancel. Go back to your campaign over here and go ahead and create a new campaign if you want to. But basically that is how you go ahead and set up your native ads within the Airpush platform, step by step, with no step skip. Personally, if you ask me, Airpush is something which I would highly recommend for native ads, push ads, or any type of ads, because of their targeting. They do have a really good type of targeting. Even though they don't have interest targeting, I would really say that their targeting is actually very good enough, and they are very well known with big brands. So if big brands like like Coca-Cola is actually using them, definitely there's something about them, right? And that's why I would highly recommend the Airpush, guys. That's about it in today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. On top of that, I really hope that today's video was beneficial for you. And thanks again for watching, everybody. I'll be seeing you in the next one. But before I go,
allow me to introduce the Dice University Forum. Whether you are trying to make your first conversion on ClickBank or scale your campaigns to 6 figures, the Dice University Forum offers you exactly what you need, like high-quality landing page templates, detailed case studies, and exclusive discounts. The forum has no outdated information. All resources inside are from campaigns that are running right now. Do you want to learn from super affiliates? Check the link in the description and sign up today.